The logistics of me, do that for myself, and I can, I'll try to figure out where. Then it's maybe park at my house, unload. So it's 10% away from what it's invested in the stock market. And it's going to take about $400,000. In the front of it's so you should all the. That's right. Oh, real wealth. Only for real wealth, if people come, they want to buy a house, but anything is. They want, so.
Yes.
If they want to make consumer. No, sorry. Something real. Yeah, yes, but if you create something real wealth, and then yes, would be now money. And the second. All these ERPs. Libraries. So hers ranch, we want $2,000. First we need 2,000. That was the scale, I swear to God. I am not. Yeah, well, that's the scale in the world. It's funny that you are very funny. And interest. So first thing I need is 2,000. And then. If you get your money. So he's trying to. One day he said, let me get back to you in half an hour. Within half an hour. Yeah. $100. That's where we're at. No, for ages. No, but it's where we're at. Don't do that.
Okay, can we get the meeting started?
But he said, so he knows. So I said, okay. No coffee.
Hello. Hi. Hello. So we don't have video for some reason, it's not working. Okay, 6:06. Meeting to order, introduce the commission to everybody, Carmine Corga,
Yes.
Barbara Lambert,
Here.
Bob Chandler, Bill Williamson, Holly Todd. Okay. The first order of business is approving the minutes from May 28th. Motion.
Second.
And we're in person, so we don't have to do roll call, so all in favor? Okay, opposed? Okay. Okay, first items, we have Carlo Barbara Gray and Chris Dalzolo for 9 Washington.
Yeah. Chris is gonna take over. So what we want to do there is we're gonna be remodeling it. And we want to replace the windows in the front of the property, that front facade. And 2 on the right-hand side, which is the alleyway. And again, I'm thinking of a replacement window going there. And again, I'm thinking of a Harvey replacement window with simulated divider lights. Also, the 2 front doors need to be replaced. And the right side door needs to be replaced.
You're also talking about residing parts of the repair.
So we scaled back, we're gonna do spot repairs.
Okay.
We're not gonna pull all the siding off or anything like that. But it was brought to my attention just, a few weeks ago, and I should have emailed Aaron, but I didn't get a chance. The bow window that's in the front facade, we wanna do a picture window, or maybe a bank of 2 or 3 double hung windows to match them above. It's a 2/2 grid system. They're big windows.
Do you have any idea when it was built?
I don't, I can look it up. Take me 2 seconds to look it up.
And what you submitted was Majesty windows.
Yes. I have
So
a
you're
little-
changing to Harvey?
Well, if you approve it, we would do that, but I would like to put a Harvey in there. A Harvey Majesty, which has
Oh, it's a
aluminum,
Harvey bed.
yeah. which
Yeah.
has an aluminum clad,
Yeah, I was gonna say this.
Yeah.
Okay.
with a wood interior.
Harvey, what?
Majesty.
Majesty.
I sent I don't know if you all got the packet, but I sent the
Yeah.
email. down.
And Chris, I'm trying to remember what you said. You wanted to make the windows smaller, was that?
No, no,
No?
the four on the second floor.
Yeah.
That size would stay the same.
Okay,
There's a bow window on the first floor, but this is on the front side. And we're thinking about making this window a picture unit. Now, this window is not an original window, it's an Anderson window.
yeah,
Yeah.
none of that's original.
Exactly.
And nothing there is
These two
original.
doors aren't original.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Nothing's original.
I'm just still looking for that date, just,
I mean, that raises some really interesting philosophical questions. I mean, what's there doesn't have a lot of historical value.
Yeah.
And sort of like, what's our role here? Just to make it sympathetic to the rest of the district?
Yeah, I mean, you can't rebuild it or you can't
So-
reconstitute it, so.
the city has it as 1800s. Again, I don't know how far back it goes. But there's a lot of things there not original. Even the side porch, because we're gonna be pulling that side porch
Yeah,
off
it's really,
and rebuilding that.
Okay.
It's all rotted, it's
Have
fallen
you seen,
down.
have you seen it? Did you
Yeah.
take a look at it? Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
sent
sort
you
of
all
scared to
pictures.
go
yeah.
under it.
Yeah, and you know the house behind you
Yes,
being done.
yes.
Okay.
I met that gentleman.
Is that alleyway wide enough so that a fire truck or an ambulance could get back
A
there?
fire truck cannot.
Yeah.
But what we're gonna be doing, if you all approve it, is we're gonna reduce the width and bring it back just closer to the house to meet code,
You mean your
the
porch?
porch. Yeah, so that's gonna give you, you're probably gonna gain another foot and a half to go down there. And also, we would like to remove the roof system to that side porch.
So it's essentially a dip.
Yeah, it's just, it's a means of egress.
And do I remember that side porch roof is a slanted one?
Yes. Yeah. So the things that we're trying to get approved is the side porch, the 4 windows on the second floor up the front, the maybe picture window where the bow windows exist now. And on the alleyway, which is the right side of the property, replacing those 2 windows on the second floor. That's what we need relief for.
Yeah, the bow window idea, it's original, it's a sort of strange thing.
Yeah.
And almost anything would be an improvement, but I wonder if a better solution might be to replicate the windows above instead of having a big picture window, which is.
No, absolutely, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, just have a pair of windows that align with
Yeah.
the windows above.
Yeah, I could probably do a bank of 3, have them all together.
But they wouldn't align, right?
Yeah, they would align kind of, because what I could do is position the center window between these 2 windows. So that I would bring that center down and branch off that. So these 3 windows would be centered over these 2 windows.
Rather than just have two
Exactly.
exactly like the ones above.
Exactly.
You won't get 3 windows the same size as.
No, I wouldn't be doing the same size
Maybe
as these.
3 smaller. double
Correct.
Yeah.
Right. I would have it scaled properly to fit that, wherever we land here.
Or what about a box window?
Like a box bay.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing that protrudes out. That's what we're trying to eliminate, but
Uh-huh.
it's your call.
Or maybe just repeat the 2 windows above down below.
We can do that.
Kind of simplify them.
We can do that. The only problem with that, I can scale them. But the
Ceiling
top
height would
window,
be an issue.
You can see that the space, if you take
Correct.
the center line from the upper windows, it's not the center.
Correct,
of
yeah.
the lower
Yeah,
space.
exactly.
But you can mess with that by changing the trim by the door.
none of these windows are, if you look at how they are, then none of them are equal.
Yeah. equally spaced.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess it didn't matter to them at that point in time. But
I mean, it's a weird, interesting.
Or do you
nice
think the house
building.
was built in two separate?
no, this was probably all one set. The main, because it's a hip roof, and if you look up in the attic, everything is the same.
Yeah.
Okay, but there was an addition put on the property years ago, in the back. Only on the first floor.
Could that have been a two-story porch?
This one right here?
Yeah, that got
Again-
closed in,
Maybe, yeah,
that kind of.
No, I don't think so, because there's a stairway here. The stairway
yeah, okay.
is the entrance for the second floor apartment and the first floor apartment. And that's looks like it's original.
Can you hold that up? again, please?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the space between each of the windows is different.
Right.
Yes. So remind me, Chris, were you gonna replace the top windows there?
Yeah, so we would like to replace these four.
Yeah,
I wish I sent all pictures out, but I didn't print pictures for me here, but, so these, for this whole front facade, these four windows, these two doors, and we could do something historical, something that looks nice. And this window change, again, maybe do two double hungs.
well, if you're changing out the upper windows, you might be able to maneuver them around a little bit in the,
Reframing,
maybe, I mean, it depends on what's there. I
Yeah.
mean, it's possible that you might need to
we're
refresh.
gonna be demoing a bunch of stuff in there. When we can, we could make these symmetrical.
I think the whole facade would look a lot better if
It
it
would.
didn't have these
And
weird
it would
irregularities.
clean up this,
Yeah.
this window.
Yeah.
I don't think that would be a problem.
Yeah,
It would definitely aesthetically clean this up. Again, when you look at it, it would look a lot cleaner looking.
Yeah, that would be my, I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah, makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's a good suggestion.
do we ask for a drawing of that or a sketch of that or something like that, or?
So it looks, so everything's proportioned.
Yeah,
I mean, again, the architect is Joe Taramina. And it wouldn't be a big deal for me to have him
I mean,
clean that up.
it would take at least 10 minutes to do.
That's it, everything's gonna be beautiful.
So that was
Just a couple clicks.
I won't hold you guys up, but that would be very.
But
Yeah.
as long as, if you don't think I would have to have another meeting, we can just, I can get a copy of it in a PDF, email it to Aaron and send it to you, and then you all can look at it and then respond back.
And can you tell us literally what model or, you said Harvey.
So,
Majesty.
I happen to bring a sample,
Okay,
and I didn't know if I should bring it in or not.
Great,
sure, we love that.
yeah.
Okay, is it okay for me to go grab it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You come
mean,
down and.
No, no.
I just think it's a good idea
Yeah.
to be as specific as
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah,
But, I think changing the porch seems fine.
I mean, it sounds like it's gonna fall down.
yeah, it's really hanging about.
The roofing, great idea.
And I don't know
Sounds
about that
reasonable.
porch, but it encroaches onto Puritan Court. I mean, as you can see, you barely get a car through there. Pickup truck, you gotta be careful. You got a few inches on each side, so we just wanna open that up.
But it's a necessary second means of egress, right? I mean,
Yeah,
so, and there's nowhere else to put it. You can't go anywhere.
Is that porch high enough for a truck or an ambulance to go under?
I think once we eliminate most of it. I think it would, I got a feeling the truck will fit. So, yeah, fire truck will fit there. I'm guessing, but I think it will.
Uh-huh. Yeah, boy, it's really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little flag, anodized.
It's a 5/8 malt, simulate an older window.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, it's an economical window, I know it doesn't matter, but it's a good window.
Right, does you.
Hobby window's been around a long time.
Does it have nailing flanges or?
Yeah, this is a replacement. So either since I'm gonna be doing, if I end up reframing those, I would do a new construction window. The bucket is almost the same, it just has a nail and fan. So shape,
They, would they
does
all,
anybody want?
would they be white? Would they be
I'll
white?
bring it over, huh?
Would they be white?
It's up to the owner. What would you prefer?
I don't think we have a preference.
No.
How about black?
Yeah, this is black.
Oh,
So he,
Black is
Black.
very stylish these
Yeah,
days.
yeah, so
Black is very in.
yeah, it's great.
so not to change the subject, but this was like the window that we were thinking about the black one. But now we're going a different direction.
I mean, this sounds reasonable to me. I don't know what the process of submitting a sketch and reviewing is without meeting, but it'd be helpful to see what you're actually.
We can- we can-
to me, so it's okay.
Yeah, we could do a tentative approval based on, seeing the actual drawing.
Yeah.
As discussed in the meeting.
Okay,
And,
Yeah, I can call Joe first thing tomorrow morning.
yeah, and,
And distributed.
and we just wanna make sure that the way he draws the windows are actually related to the model number. you know?
Oh, yeah,
And if you could, maybe on the same page or a separate page, say the model number for the doors and the windows.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
if you're talking about full glass light, I don't have a problem with that. It's not a.
And it's a similar divided light, so
It's
it looks
okay.
like it's a single piece of glass, but it's not.
And right now, what's in there under the storm windows, what is it? They're double on, but they're 2/2.
I think we're
Oh,
totally.
yeah, they're 2/2.
Yeah, so it won't be much of what
Yeah.
volume.
I mean, that's to me always is a sort of a late
Yeah.
19th century.
Yeah, yeah.
sort of window. Do we have an opinion about that?
It's fine.
To
I would just match the windows.
Match
that are in there.
this
Yeah,
to match
that's what-
that.
That's what,
2/2?
Yeah.
yeah, that's weird.
The rear of the house and the side of the house has replacement windows installed, white replacements. We want to do something a little nicer. So again, I'm gonna talk to Joe. And I'll get this redrawn. Placement of the doors will probably stay. We'll tweak the bow window.
Yeah.
Add 2 down there.
Yeah.
Push this all over and I'll get 3 equal spaces.
Yeah.
Okay, so aesthetically.
Yeah.
It's uniform.
Well, it's like these.
Yeah, I wanna try that.
You want these to be the same. I
Correct.
mean, you can have it can be a pair and a pair, and then this
I-
pair can relate to that.
Right, well, what would have to happen is this one, they're all 4, if I have to have it uniform, all 4 of them, it's the same. I would pull, well, maybe pull this one out.
You might be able to, I
I wanna
mean,
see how these lay out.
yeah,
See how the corner board's different? This corner board is
that's
wider than
very,
this one.
very bizarre.
So what I would do is I'd probably replace this corner, I would replace this corner board and this corner board to match this width down here. Would you have any objections on that? So that line follows up. That line follows up. And then we just tweak these.
It doesn't, I mean,
it's an improvement.
I mean, none of this is original.
Right.
It's none of it. So I am curious about this little molding here, though. This is kind of interesting.
Yeah, then we would keep that.
Yeah.
It's like a dental.
Yeah, it's a nice little crown molding.
Yeah, I'd say, send us another drawing, but
Yeah,
in general, this seems like the right direction.
So it looks like we know what's going on with this front facade.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about the side with side
Yes.
porches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have any objections of us reducing that side porch a little bit and eliminating the roof?
As long as it meets code.
Oh, so you're just going to eliminate altogether the roof, so it'll just be a,
Correct, well,
Yeah.
eliminate the roof 100%, but also reduce the size of the platform,
right,
just enough
Yeah.
to meet code for an egress door.
Sure.
Okay. The project was gonna be a little more involved, but we simplified it. Just while I have you here, I'm just curious about chimneys. We're not taking down any chimneys, but how do you all feel about removing a chimney?
Is there no more fireplace or no?
No.
We're not gonna do that. I just
Yeah.
wanna know for
I
future.
mean, certain chimneys are really sort of character defining elements of the building,
Yeah.
others are just a
Okay, so it's a
utility.
case by case
yeah,
basis.
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
And there are a lot of chimneys that are not original too, that's secondary chimneys.
Yeah.
There's a big primary central chimney that is really
Yeah.
part of the aesthetic. And it would be
Okay.
sad to lose that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So I move that we tentatively accept the application pending reviewing a drawing that describes the
okay,
relocation of the windows and the replacement of the bay on a pair of double hung. So,
And can, and with the proviso that Chris, in that drawing, which is to scale, also lists the
Model
models,
numbers.
the model numbers,
Mhm.
manufacturers, and
Absolutely.
about the doors and the windows.
okay.
And will the doors just be solid doors, no windows in them?
It all depends on what you would prefer. They're gonna be new doors. And, so again, this door is usually used for side entrance or a rear door.
Hmm.
This door, I mean, we could do two windows, do the same door. You know, this is a 6-panel colonial. We can put glass there and we can match this door over here.
You're, in the application, you're talking about a full glass light door?
No,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
no. So this,
the-
this door right here, the 6-panel, these two small panels. We could, the new doors could be similar to this 6-panel, but these two lights here
Top two panels could
would
be
be glass.
Seems fine.
Okay, I'll submit also some pictures.
some cut sheets of those.
Yeah,
That'd be
absolutely.
great.
okay, second,
Second,
you second, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, any further discussion? Minutes, okay.
I think it'll look much better.
Oh, yeah.
All those in favor?
Aesthetically will look
Aye.
done. Have you been working on it? And truthfully, no. We stopped because of COVID. He goes, well, just resubmit all your approvals and I'll push it through. Okay? So I did that. And then I get an email from Historical Commission. It has to go through Historical Commission. And me already having one in place, I was like, why? But I understand.
Yeah,
There's a-
they might have issued it in error, you know,
Yep, yep. So.
but that's happened before.
Yeah, so that's where we're at. It's a simple project. We're remodeling in the basement, creating an apartment, but I have to put an egress window in. Okay? And so all the windows in that building, Paradigm windows. So what we would be doing is just matching all those windows. I'm assuming that building had to come across your desk anyways.
Yeah,
But we're just gonna match that existing window. Aesthetically, when you're looking from the outside, it's behind the stairs, you don't really see
Right, you
it.
don't really
Seems
see it.
harmless.
yeah,
So, and I would just mimic what's there for trim and everything.
And it's in the stone
Yes,
side.
yeah, I gotta cut all that out.
Yeah.
And I just went over there just about a week or two ago to figure out the elevations. And I thought I was gonna have to put a window well, big deep window well. So in case someone has to get out and climb in that window well, it's like it's built in stairs. But the elevations were right there. So the only thing I really need is to drop it about 6 inches. So I'll put a well at that point. And, cause I had to be a minimum of 42 inches for this floor. And that's it. That's what I sent pictures. of it. But basically, I think that's all that. That you would need to know. You don't care about anything inside.
No,
No,
that-
no.
not our jurisdiction.
And this is a health and safety thing,
Yes,
so
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has to be done.
right.
so I submitted with Aaron a floor plan.
Yeah.
And it shows the existing stairs where the window's gonna be going. And I sent some pictures.
Yeah, it's fine to me.
Yeah,
So I move to approve the application.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay,
Second.
Okay, any further discussion from anybody? Okay, all those in favor? Anybody opposed? Okay,
I have one more question. And if I'm out of line, you just tell me. This is the Blackbird building. I'm discussing. It's gonna be a quick question. Nothing to do with the windows, but. The owners would like to put shutters, wood shutters on the second floor of Main Street side, just that one row of wooden shutters. And if I'm out of line, you just,
No, there are no bad questions.
okay.
Yeah.
And we were just wondering, is it possible, or do we have to go through another meeting for the 6 pairs of shutters?
you have to do the application formal application.
Yeah, that's,
Just to get it on paper?
that's a serious thing, in
Yeah.
the sense that, do you have any evidence that there were shutters?
Oh, yeah, there's tons of pictures,
Yeah.
historical pictures. The
Okay.
whole building has
Yeah,
shutters.
that's what I thought.
And as long as they're sized, they look like real shutters that
Yeah.
will close the
Yeah.
window.
They will be sized exactly what was there, cause I didn't, again, I seen them on Facebook. Someone posted a bunch of pictures, but I can always go to historical and pull out something. But yes, the whole building had shutters.
And what kind of shutters would you be proposing?
Just a louver, what was there before,
Material,
wood,
Wood?
painted wood.
Fine.
A nice bracket, nice historical bracket system,
So they actually operate?
yeah. If you want them to operate, they would operate.
Sure.
But I'll submit, again, I'll get another application, I'll submit that,
okay,
okay?
I obviously will be in favor of it.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's good to know going into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
There are some products out there, there are some, I mean, in case you come up with these ideas, there's some other materials out there that are a little bit more durable. And I'm not suggesting metal.
a composite,
Yeah,
no, absolutely. That's what we'd rather do,
that-
but again, we're trying to. As
You paint it.
As Steve's gonna say,
You're not
you-
gonna,
it's a
you
special
paint it.
building.
You'll never, yeah, but
you can take them off if you decide to in 20 years. You're not changing the building.
I would
Yeah.
prefer, and the owners would prefer a composite. Okay, already pre-painted. No maintenance,
no maintenance.
you know, So-
Bring a sample.
what I'm gonna do is when I submit. The application and I send in pictures and I send in, I'll get some information on the composite sheet.
Well, give us a choice, you know. what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So option A, option B.
Yeah.
I will say, I myself have replaced many wood shutters.
Yeah.
That simply fall off the building
Yeah.
after a while and you go, damn, how old are these shutters?
How many times you went to that?
Yeah,
And it's New England, so they take a beating.
they do, they do.
That's good to know. Again, I was always thinking you're gonna want wood. But
It's like the PVC, it's like cellular PVC trim, you know, you paint it.
And you can't tell the
You
difference.
can't tell,
No.
you can't tell even if you go and touch it. I mean, if you get out your penknife and dig into it, you can tell, but no one's going to do that. And at the end of the day, it's money. Who's got money to burn?
no, I mean, you're correct. That's what it is. And you're walking that fine line.
I put PVC trim on.
Yeah, I've started to save on mine.
Yeah, it's like,
How many times?
how many times you have to paint it and then
Yeah.
replace it and then paint it and replace it? You can,
Anything else?
well, we got 18 DLF.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, if you get the papers, it's the DLF sign, it's a full view glass that they want to put on there. I mean, it's got a 18 inch block ramp. If that's Aaron. Originally, we talked about,
Thank you very much, everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
yes, David, good to see you, huh?
Tracy, take care. Good to see you.
You too.
Thank you.
All right, got it.
French. Yeah.
And originally we did we can also get this in wood instead of composite. Oh, sorry, this one. Yes.
I almost left you all the window.
Oh, yeah.
I'll see you all later.
This is the deal lab side and color wise, we'll probably go back to the blue. Right, and that's what this is now. And so they can, so the composite one, it's got tremendous lead time and builders found that he was thinking it would faster. So if that is, but we have to decide one of the two are were sort of approved for the option.
And
That's it.
If it's painted, I don't think we'll make a difference.
oh, now
Yeah.
the difference,
Okay.
so these are pre-hung, this is pre-hung,
Yes,
and
Yeah.
what's the sill threshold?
yeah, it'll be probably aluminum, so this is gonna be the ADA door. So
Okay.
on that side, so I don't think we can do the wood.
3/4 inches.
I'm only allowed a half an inch.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems fine to me.
Yeah, the jams sometimes, I mean, the jams sometimes are wood.
Yeah.
Or some kind of synthetic material up part way and then wood the rest of the way, but if it's painted.
Yeah.
You just get what's most durable.
So I move we accept the proposed door.
Second, and you've submitted the material to.
Yeah, to Aaron,
Yeah.
yeah, Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you've got.
We got
Yeah.
copies of that.
Yep. That's it.
Oh, any further discussion? All those in favor?
All right.
Okay, you got it.
Blue is good.
Huh?
Blue sounds good.
Yeah, I know. Yes. All right, appreciate it.
You bet.
You got it.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for coming.
No, it's my pleasure.
Come.
In person, fine.
Yeah,
Good. Have a good evening.
Yeah.
You too.
Okay. Motion to adjourn.
Second,
And the second, the
okay, we all vote.
Aye.
Aye.
Did it.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
Together.
thank you, everybody.
okay.
You. Nice night out there. Probably see ya.
It's still light out. It's so nice.
I know,
For
isn't
another
it?
hour or two.
Might be able to go out in my boat.
There you go.
Gold.
Right.
I
It
don't
must be
think,
gold.
maybe, yeah, yeah, you never know. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I'm so glad to see your head is completely restored
Yeah, yeah.
and no concussion.
No, not really. And I still feel both arms,
Oh.
some pain.
Did you sort of catch yourself when you're
Oh,
falling?
no, just went completely
Oh.
blank like that, completely, lost completely balance
Mhm.
and bang.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
What happened to our
Yeah.
balance?
I was lucky, I guess,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and, no real repercussions or anything,
That's,
minor
that's
things.
excellent, yeah. Yeah,
Thank God,
exactly.
just what you told me, made me much more aware of
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah. Yeah,
And I don't know, things happen, you never know.
I know, I know. We can only do one thing at a time. I can't walk and talk at the same time.
And chew gums.
And
then,
chew gum, that
terrible,
really
absolutely
complicates things.
hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Good to
Good.
see you,
Good to see you too, Tony.
They gave me a stick.
Yeah, I have a too, and I thought I would not be using all of it. I think.